This video is going to be dark because I'm going to be driving, but I have a very interesting person sitting right next to me, and I want to hear his story because he is an older man, and he is very knowledgeable about different things on the Gulf Coast. He has also been pushed out in the community where, he does drink. I mean, that's his prerogative, but they are arresting him and sticking him in jail for 30 days for a public drunk. That is insane. That is a whole other way.
20 days.
Separate times, but 30 days at a time. Yeah. So, with that said, everybody knows human trafficking comes in all forms. And these people have, made a career of destroying people's lives. And this is what they're good at. So, now I've been cutting him off, so what you got to say? Which one you want to talk about first?
Pete Hillette.
Pete Hillette?
The mayor of Biloxi was a crooked, egotistical, whatever. He slicked his hair back. And he was the one that brought, supposedly found the Sharys.
Yeah.
When they got killed. But he was in on it.
Do you know, I think I may have possibly, and I'm not 100%, but my friend's supposed to be trying to get it analyzed, but Vincent might be still alive. I think there's a possible chance that he faked his death.
Margaret, I know Margaret.
Yeah.
Dead. She was in the car. They came and picked the car up at the Exxon where I was working at. And they came and picked up the Lincoln. Mm-hmm. And it was when they bringing their bodies out that their car was in the driveway. The same gold Lincoln town car. And yeah, it was there, man. I was like, I just waited on him. I waited. No, I got him to sign the ticket, and he went. He came inside, and I had to sign the credit card.
And he had their car?
He had her. No, he had their car.
The yellow Lincoln.
Yeah, gold.
Or gold Lincoln.
Gold Lincoln.
At the store.
Yeah, at the gas station.
Well, how do you have their gold Lincoln if he hadn't seen them for a couple of days? That's kind of strange, huh?
No. This is the day they got shot. They came and picked their car up. We had the Lincoln at Exxon. We changed the oil and did all kind of stuff.
Oh, I remember when they had that. The Exxon with the little drive-through fix-it.
No, it's a full service station.
Yeah, I remember that.
Exxon.
Yeah.
And Pops Ferry and Pass Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I worked there. I worked there 85 to 88. I worked there 3 years. But, no, they came and picked up the car, and they got dropped off by one of their associates, I guess, so-called associates. But she got in the passenger side of the Lincoln, and he went inside and signed the ticket, for the oil change and whatever, and tires. And that's the last I seen him. I said,
and that was Pete Hillette with her?
No.
Who was it that picked it up? I'm confused. I'm sorry.
No, that was Vincent Shary.
Vincent came in there, and his wife.
Vincent. Yeah, his wife was in the side, Margaret Shary. And it was
her husband.
Vince.
So one of their associates dropped it off. They all changed the oil, and then they picked it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I didn't change the oil. because I was busy doing other stuff. It was one of the mechanics or something. But they changed the oil, and yeah, and they came and picked it up. And I seen Margaret Shary. I didn't really like her because she's a stuck-up bitch. Part of my expression. But she was in the passenger side, and Vincent was the driver. But he wasn't driving when he came in and signed the dang credit card thing.
Yeah.
So he got in the car, and they drove away, and man, there was a bunch of people come in. One interviewed me. We're going to subpoena you to go to testify, because it was about them getting killed, the murders. And it was like, oh shit. They were looking for guns in the water and shit, and man, I'm like, and they want to know who I seen following them out of the gas station. Man, it was busy, and I'm working, and oh yeah.
Attention to who's coming and going.
It was a green Nova going out damn. That's what it was. A green Nova. Like the one I used to own. If anything, I would have remembered a green Nova. 69 Nova, whatever. That's the one that the guy supposedly killed him. That's what he was driving.
And he followed him from the place? That's messed up. You're one of the last people that could see him alive.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you have a heart for other people, because that really does disturb you a little bit. I'm sorry.
You know what really sucks?
What?
Yeah, I knew everyone. I knew all the people. I knew people and they working at the gas station. You think you don't know no one. Man, you know everyone.
Yeah.
I knew Peter the Sharys.
Did you know Jimmy Manning? That owned the Horseshoe?
He was gay.
That was Joey. That was Gillich's son, Joey. Yeah, Joey seems to have disappeared off the map, and they try to erase him from existence.
I knew one of them. I wasn't much in the Horseshoe. You know where I used to go to was Pepper's.
I remember that place.
Me and the guy, matter of fact, P. Hillette's stepson, we used to go party with us at Pepper's. That was P. Hillette's son. Stepson.
So he was adopted.
But he had Sean Hillette was his name.
Yeah.
But, that guy that killed the sheriff's stepson was playing pool with me at Pepper's.
Wow.
You know where Pepper's is?
Well, was.
He was.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of stuff, I can tell you. But yeah, Sean.
I have a question. Do you know about the kid human trafficking? Because back then, I was young, and I was trafficked with my mother around the United States, and we ended up here, and I ended up dead. because they beat me so bad. Because the man told, I was crying. I guess he was. I remember crying, and he was hurting me. And I was trying to get away from him. And the man made the comment, "I don't want to feel like I'm raping a child." So the people that had me, they beat the crap out of me, and I started bleeding out my ears. And Jimmy Manning. You remember Steve Patterson being a police officer back then? He was dating my mama. My mom was working at the Horseshoe, and they sent me back. My mom was also married to a guy named Ron Head at the military base, and
Stephen Patterson, what? Didn't he become sheriff?
Yeah, do you know that they're trying to erase him from history? That he didn't work there. He stole $60,000 out of city money. So now they're trying to erase him like he was never involved. They're trying to say that he never worked during the time.
That was the early 70s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he started back then. They're trying to say he didn't work for them back then.
I remember Stephen Patterson, the name. He was like he always was on TV, cause he was.
Y'all hear that? And this is why they're scrubbing the internet, because he had to have his face on TV. He had his face on TV all through everything. And they're trying to say he didn't even work for the police department. I have evidence of this where it's been scrubbed off the internet. That they're trying to say he never worked for the police department.
No.
Almost.
No, he was like chief of police or something.
He became chief of police. They changed the dates. They said he wasn't working during the time of the Sharys. They scrubbed that part off the internet. They're trying to look all the videos and news articles. They have been changed and updated to read something other than what really happened.
I remember what year the Sharys got killed. In 1987. I remember that. And I remember seeing the pictures of them bringing the bodies out of the thing. And I seen that gold Crown Vic that we worked on. And that was the car that they were in when they left. And that's the last I seen. And they got killed that night.
Did you ever go to the Horseshoe?
Down on
They had the golden nugget on the beach. My mama worked there sometimes, but she more sat at the Horseshoe. Do you remember in the newspapers back then, they used to bust the girls all the time and have them on the news butt naked going down there for bee drinking, and then they made them all get licensed? Because my mom was in the front page news. But they have scrubbed the internet where you can't find what they used to do. They used to find the girls like $700-800 for bee drinking, and they'd take them, line them up. She was on front page news for like 3 or 4 times, but you can't find nothing of it.
I don't remember that.
No, you really didn't hang around that part of it.
No,
You was a good person.
I was working.
But that's good. You was a good person.
Yeah, I was working, and I didn't really hang around. But I know a lot of shit in Biloxi. Yeah, well, that one reason is because I was working. I know all about the Sharys, and I know all about that, and I know everything. And I guarantee I know everything about it. Yeah, I can tell you the whole case. Nix, the guy in fucking Angola.
No, he's free. When Andrew Gillis became mayor, he got transferred out of the state of Louisiana, and now he is free. He is living a free life. And the police officer, Andy Robertson or something, and his son got murdered in Gulfport. I can't remember his name. Oh my God. Dan Anderson. The police officer. When he got murdered, the lady that's...
the Nix dude got exonerated?
He is out.
And he was supposed to be in there for life.
Yeah, Pete Hallett, she's got pictures at the Waffle House before they murdered her dad. And while Pete Hallett was supposed to be in jail, she has a picture of him sitting in the Waffle House free while he was supposed to be in jail. And I'm going to show you a picture off camera because I can't do it on camera. I'm going to show you something that I found yesterday. And when you tell me that this is that person, I'm going to record you again telling me that is not who that is in these handcuffs.
I know.
You're going to be like, what? When I show you, you're going to be like, what? Promise you. So
I know everyone.
All right, so I have a question.
I know everyone.
Did Vincent have a big nose or a small nose? Do you remember that? Did he have a nose like yours, or was it really skinny?
No, it wasn't really skinny.
It was more like yours, and
more like mine.
Or was it bigger than yours?
Probably a little bigger because it was pickled.
Thank you, God, Jesus. Because you know why? I'm going to show you something else, too. They have manipulated all the pictures through these videos and internet, and they make him look, they got him looking at 6 different people in one video. Okay, because I screenshot it through the video, and I finally found an original picture of him, and he got a big little knot on the end of his nose. And, like I told you, there's a possibility we're getting some things analyzed that...
His nose wasn't small. It was big. I got a big nose, but his was bigger.
Thank you, Lord Jesus. Thank you.
I know.
I prayed I prayed with some people last night. Because I'm going to tell you, I was at my wit's end when they assaulted my mama. And today, I feel like it's a blessing that I am able to find help. My mama, she didn't call me all day. She had us stressing because we didn't hear from her after being assaulted. And my mom was on the phone today. What these people don't understand, my mom was calling the police department. So all calls going to the police department are recorded. And I have my phone records. So my mom was calling the police department begging for help calling law enforcement. So since she is calling law enforcement and they didn't do anything to help her, they are now responsible for what has happened to her.
Oh, yeah.
I am these people, they're about to see my wrath. And I'm trying to do it in the legal way, but you already know who I'm fighting. You don't have, are they good people?
What,
all of them.
The courts and everything?
Yeah.
They're all crooked.
They're all running by their family members grew up. Their kids are now in our politics and our lawyers.
They're all crooks. And you seen the Sharys get murdered by freaking Pete Hallett and his cronies, hitmen, and they do all that shit.
Because did you ever hear, do you remember they put a news article out after the Sharys were murdered and all that they wanted their $500,000 returned? They put it in the newspaper that someone stole $500,000 from them and they wanted their money back.
Oh, you mean Nick's?
Someone put an ad in the newspaper. I got it. I don't remember who wrote the ad.
Probably Nick's, and he was in Angola.
Yeah.
He was running the damn homosexual ring that he supposedly stole the money from.
And you know the gay one, that was Mike Gillich's brother, Joey. He had the bistro. I remember back then. I remember the first time I came down here, and the bus went up that road because they would drop you off in different locations, right? The Greyhound bus dropped me off on Veterans right in front of the Horseshoe and the bistro. And I asked my mama, I said, it ain't Halloween, what's going on outside? You remember when they used to hang out there, all them drag queens and stuff?
Yeah. You know what I did? One night, I got out of the truck with a smoke bomb and threw it in the bistro.
Oh my God.
A smoke bomb. And I was like, oh shit. All hell fucking went But yeah, I threw it inside the Isla Bistro. It was right by the Cinderella. No, not Cinderella.
The horseshoe.
The horseshoe.
It was connected 2 times to the horseshoe. They have a back connection.
Yeah. Oh, well, I threw it in the front door.
You are so funny.
You think I'm bullshitting? I ain't bullshitting.
You got some balls, I'll tell you that.
I got it. Was a lit smoke bomb.
You are so funny.
I cleared out that fucking bar, I guarantee that.
What happened when you did that? Did they do anything to you?
Nah, they didn't catch us. We spun out and went down the road. Shit, I was with crazy son of bitches.
Yeah.
God rest her soul. Edwin, he was a crazy fucker.
I remember that name from somewhere.
Edwin Nelges. He was my age, but he died at like 52, like 8 years ago, 7 years ago, whatever. But he died, but he was a crazy son of a bitch. And then Kevin Powers, he was crazier, and well, he died before Edwin. He died on my sister's damn fucking floor in St. Simon's. He had a brain aneurysm. Just like I got head injuries right now.
Yeah.
But
are you a veteran?
No.
Okay.
I wish I was. Because I'd be getting a pension now. Now everyone sees this hat. And
Yeah.
Think that
You just like it.
NRA. Yeah, I need my gun. Need my gun.
You're so awesome. I'm so glad I offered to give you a ride and we stopped and we had the opportunity to be able to talk about this.
Yeah.
Let me start my car for a minute to make sure, because I left the light on. I didn't want to drive. Hold on, my car's going to beep for a second. I didn't want to drive and have too much noise going on.
What's your name again?
My name is Angela Ward. For the longest time, people called me Baby. When I used to work for them at the strip club, I used to hang out at you remember Studio 90? They tore it down. And they had that beach hut. And what was it?
Yeah. You never worked at, D'Angelo's strip joint.
I think I might.
The guy that they found with the ear in his
No,
mouth.
my mama did.
Your mom?
Yeah.
She worked there?
Yeah, my mom, her name is Georgia Ellen Head. And that's what we're doing the petition for. But back then they called her Susie. Crazy Susie, Susie Q. They just wrote a book about my mom. Well, not just about her, but about that Don Anderson. I can't remember his name. I feel so bad because
D'Angelo.
Yeah, I remember that.
They found him in the trunk of the car at that Biloxi hotel there.
Yeah, do you know they lied about that? They're trying to say that they found that car in Gulfport. They changed the news articles, like I told you. They're changing everything.
No, they found it at Biloxi damn hotel right there by the damn what's that campground? Not Cajun campground.
The one that was right here on the beach by Veterans.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of it.
That hotel,
Veterans
right?
Pass. They used to have Taco Bell right next door.
Yeah, the hotel right there is
Linda.
Yeah, but they said that they found them there. They didn't find them there. They found them at the hotel, a Holiday Inn. 'Cause I seen the damn stain on the ground. And I told them, man, there's something in the trunk of that car, man. And they went and they blew away the thing, the story. But I seen
What Holiday Inn was it? And was it that way?
But the Biloxi Holiday Inn, right by the Coliseum.
Oh, okay.
That's where I worked at for 3 years. But I was like, there's something coming out of the trunk of that car. And it ain't smelling too good. And it was that dude, D'Angelo. He had his ear cut off and he was stuffed in the damn trunk of the car.
Yeah, they lied about it. I got the, like I said, they redid, one of the videos, and they'd taken a lot of the stuff down for the Mississippi Mud documentaries, and one popped back up, and I was there when they did the video, the original. I was at the Horseshoe. Jimmy James Dunn was speaking on it, and then you won't find that he even existed in any of these videos. And it's like
if you take my voice, it ain't gonna happen. Someone will find it, and they'll find it in video or something. But I'm serious. When I'm saying what I'm saying is true.
Do you know about the kid human trafficking when they was raping children down here and killing them left and right? I have another man that has a thing written on. I found it the other day. He talks about all the crimes that happened down there on Main Street and downtown. He said it was so bad down there.
I don't know nothing about that.
No.
No, the only thing I knew about was that crazy ass that killed that little girl and raped her or whatever in that Jeep down there at Gulfport Harbor. And he ended up ditching her somewhere. But she was underage, big time. And
I think I do remember.
His name was Evans. I remember Evans. Because I used to date a girl named Jeannie Evans. But I remember his name was Evans. And they were looking for him all in the damn the seaway and everything. They figured he'd killed himself. And they were looking for his body. Shit, he was over there hidden in the damn wood shit next to the damn jail. Man, a place.
Oh, I guess that's a good place to hide. Right out the jail, they ain't gonna look there.
He's hiding there. They thought he was in the water drowned.
Oh my God.
And he was in the damn woodshed right next to the jail. It's like, God damn.
Oh, that's a good place to hide. They ain't gonna think you're gonna go hide outside the jail. They ain't gonna look there. I guess that's kind of fucking smart.
I swear it happened. It happened. I think his name was Evans.
I know. I remember the Jeep girl. I remember her.
Yeah, she was a little girl, and he obsessed or whatever, and he ended up killing her.
Whose child was it? Whose child was it? Was it his?
No, it was some girl that gave him the keys with the girl. Cause she was an accomplice or whatever. No, that's what was screwed up. She gave him the keys to the truck, and then basically she was an accomplice. should never let her little girl leave with him.
Did she get in trouble?
I don't remember.
Do you remember anything talked about her?
Mm.
Was anything ever talked? I know that made big news. He did, but I don't remember the mama being on TV about what happened.
I don't remember. I know she's the one that gave him the keys to the truck, and he took a Jeep and raped the little girl and killed her and shit. But no, she's the one that gave him the keys. He didn't have the keys until she gave them to him. It was a woman. I can't remember that far back, but I know she was involved in it. No, she wasn't involved in it.
The rape.
No, she wasn't into that rape and stuff, but she was accessory.
Yeah.
After the fact. That's what it was.
That's crazy.
You shouldn't have never give someone that's not credible the keys to your car with your little young girl in the car. That's I think that's like a no-brainer.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff happened back then that wasn't right, and I only know about it because I was in it. But yeah, they do. Some people go overboard with what they do. Some people ain't as lucky as others. I'm going to stop this video for a minute and give him a break. And that way this is not too long. So I can get it uploaded and get it on the internet. And I just want to say thank you. I love you.
Thank you.